Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how I deep clean my makeup brushes. As you can tell, they're very dirty. Here are the products that you'll be needing. You'll be needing a bowl, extra olive oil, doesn't matter what kind you use. And also you'll be needing some dish soap. If you don't have this around, you can actually use shampoo. It doesn't matter which kind you use. They both work the same. First, I'm taking the olive oil and then I'm going to add some dish soap into my bowl. You want to add equal parts because you don't want the olive oil to be all over your makeup brushes and it will be really hard to get off. So make sure you add 50-50. Then I'm going to add a little bit of water into my sink. I'm not going to let it run for that long, just a little bit of water is fine. It's just for me to rinse off my brush. As you can see, I just dipped in the brush inside the bowl and then I'm trying to rub it off, but I accidentally put too much oil, so I'm going to go back in and add some more dish soap because you want the brush to lather. So you want the brush to lather. As you can see, now it's more foamy instead of just very liquidy. Also, just make sure that when you're cleaning your brush that the film is completely white, otherwise your makeup brush is still dirty. And when you're rinsing, make sure that your brush is facing downwards or else you will damage the brush handle. So as you can see here is the dirty brush and the clean brush. You can see completely difference just using dish soap and extra olive oil. So here's the pro tip. I know that cleaning makeup brushes is very time consuming, so what I do is that I just grab a few of the same brushes and I dip them in together and basically just rub them against each other. This will save you a lot of time and it would literally deep clean everything. It won't damage the brush as long as you don't go too hard, but if you are concerned, you can actually use the palm of your hand and rub them all together at the same time on your palm. As you can see, there's a lot of makeup coming off, but I like the other method better because then you're just making sure that each brush individually is being cleaned. And here I am rinsing off my brushes, making sure that they are facing downward. For powder brushes, I'm going to rinse off first, then I'm going to dip them into the bowl. Basically the same thing that we did for the other brushes. Now, if you're someone that does not like to use your hand to clean off your brushes, then I recommend you going to sigmabeauty.com. They have, I believe they have a glove, like a rubber glove that you can use as a replacement for your hand. So if you're interested in that product, then I'll leave the information in the description box down below. Moving on to the famous beauty blender. I actually like to use a black one because I feel like it disguises the dirtiness. But I'm going to rinse it off first and then completely dip it into the bowl. You definitely want to make sure that you penetrate the beauty blender because it is a sponge and all the makeup is trapped inside of the sponge. Dipping it in is going to literally soak in all of the product. And you want to work this beauty blender into your hands. Basically just like massage the beauty blender. Now, if you have the black beauty blender, I know it's kind of hard to know if it's dirty or clean, so just make sure that the foam is completely white. Otherwise, you'll just have to go with your gut. And this is what the beauty blender should look like once it's cleaned. And the best way to deep clean the blending brushes is if you rub the bristles against each other. To dry my brushes, I'm going to lay down a towel and I'm going to rub my brush against the towel. And this is going to help with the drying process by removing any of the extra water that's in the brush. And once I have a few of my brushes cleaned off, when I lay them down, I like to ensure that there's a small gap in between each brush, just so that they're not touching each other. If they're a little bit separated, the drying process will be a little bit faster. And this is the final result. This is what my deep cleaned brushes look like. On the left side, you'll see the before, and on the right side, you'll see the after. Also, the before and after with the beauty blender. I hope this video was useful. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.